What's going on, guys? It's me, Robostore327 from the Game Changers here again. And today, I'm going to be doing some more theories and gameplay. The series where I talk about a theory while playing the game. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to be playing a bit more Warmer Eyes while talking about. I'm going to be doing a follow-up to my previous theory from, I don't know, like a week or two ago on my Clone War multiverse theory. And basically, on that video, I talked about my theory that the two different versions of Star Wars: The Clone Wars, Star Wars Clone Wars, and Star Wars: The Clone Wars existed on a kind of Clone War multiverse. But something that I failed to mention was that there can only be one series that's canon to all the movies that we see. I mean, like, they're multiverses. They don't have the same outcome. You see what I mean? Yeah. And yeah, that was something that I failed to mention. But I figured now I can mention it. How about I create a server or something? Sure. Let's call it Who Wants to Be on YouTube. Go ahead and make it the road. Alright. So, yeah. So that was something I failed to mention. Like, which series is canon to the movies. And I'm sorry that, like, if you're a fan of Star Wars: The Clone Wars, I'm sorry, but it's gonna be Star Wars Clone Wars. Only because of the appearance of the battle over Coruscant. The Battle of Coruscant, technically. And it doesn't appear in Star Wars: The Clone Wars. Now, I know that it just could be, like, that they never put it in the episodes. I mean, yeah, it's a valid point. But the thing is, okay, my sister is in the room with me. But just, yeah. Like, although that would be a valid point in saying that they probably just never, like, added it into the episodes, that doesn't mean it never happened. The creators revealed to us the other plotlines are going to be in Season 6. Because if you didn't know, Season 6 was cut short, that's why it only has 13 episodes. And the plotlines that they were going to add had nothing, absolutely nothing to do with the Battle of Coruscant. So, for the sake of theory, I'm going to say that it never happened in that timeline.
Right.
Yeah, but you have to wonder, if it never happened, then how did the Republic in that universe become an empire? We know that Star Wars Rebels, and Star Wars: The Clone Wars are on the same timeline, so there had to be something to turn it into an empire. So in this video, I'm going to go over how I think that transition came to be, starting with the aftermath of the Clone War. So, knowing that the strategies are different between the Republic Army in one timeline and the Republic Army in the timeline we're focusing on, sure, and yeah, like, knowing that their strategies are different is key. How? Well, that car is moving mysteriously, but also because we know how the Republic Army moves, how it works. In Star Wars Clone Wars, it is a very strategy-based. Like, they do use a lot of heavy artillery, but they use strategies. They have forces on both air and land. Use certain Jedi for certain missions. Well, of course, they would always do that. But the thing is, in Star Wars: The Clone Wars, they normally like, do things by launching massive star fleets of usually 3 or more ships. There are, like, multiple battle sets just them fighting in space, not really on land. How is this important? Well, taking this into account, I would say that if the Republic were to have at one point destroyed General Grievous during the end of the Clone Wars, they would probably have destroyed him using a starship assault. He probably would have used the Invisible Hand. That's his command check in Episode 3. Try to launch an attack. They probably would have had a large space battle.
And all that jibber jabber.
Yeah,
and all that jibber jabber.
And all that kind of stuff. And my sister is like random jammer, in case you realize that. Dang it.
Please, now can I play?
Hold on.
Like, you can still talk the theory. You can still talk the talk.
Maybe we
Not the talk, but...
Oh, okay. Maybe we could do like just a funny moments when we're done with this.
Yeah!
Alright. So anyway, yeah. Like, I would definitely say that the Republic used a large, space battle type attack to take out General Grievous. And seeing as General Grievous is a coward, although that does really upset me that he is a coward in that series and not a gallant fighter. But yeah, my opinions aren't really important here. So yeah, even though he's a coward, not really a warrior, which still upsets me, he is a coward nonetheless, and probably would use an escape pod to jettison away from the situation. So they probably would have intercepted him and killed him. Probably maybe Obi-Wan and Anakin would have made a daring assault to take out the last Separatist threat, General Grievous. However, there would still be Count Dooku. I don't know. Would he? I wonder if Count Dooku would probably, I don't know, destroy himself. Okay. How do I get out of this? But yeah, I tried that. I'm just gonna leave server.
Alright.
So yeah.
Now it's time for me to play.
While I keep talking.
Yeah.
Okay, so like they probably would have intercepted him in one way or another. Count Dooku probably would have gone down in one way or another. But how would these events have led into the Empire? Well, seeing as the war would be ending, the Supreme Chancellor, not being the Emperor yet, would need all the forces he can to try and end the war. You see?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
How do you exit out of here?
I got it.
I am clueless. I haven't played this in such a long time.
Let's just do what I did last time. Yeah. Like that, to try and end the war quickly, the Supreme Chancellor would probably want to do things like he would probably need a lot of emergency powers, probably more than he got in Episode 3, leading many systems to maybe systems would go bankrupt.
Do the one where it's like the nuke thing.
Okay, should I turn on nuke?
Nuke! Yay!
Nuke mode. So, yeah. Like, many systems would probably go bankrupt with the emergency powers.
What?
With the emergency powers being activated, you know, that kind of stuff. Many the systems might not want to be a part of the Republic anymore. Will just maybe try to rebel against the Chancellor, try to overthrow him because of all the emergency powers he's using. And they would probably, yeah. Anyway, what I'm trying to say here is that the Chancellor would probably need to execute Order 66 to destroy the Jedi. The Jedi would probably be fed up with the amount of power the Chancellor is getting, and they would they would try to overthrow him under the request of the government. Because seriously, unlike in Episode 3, where the Chancellor WASD.
Oh, WASD, sorry.
Okay,
how do you know when a nuke is coming? And where's the bunker?
The bunkers are the armory spots.
These?
No. Those, anyway. I'm just trying. Questions for later, okay?
Okay, sorry.
So,
I don't want to interrupt your theory.
Yeah, because I need to get going with this. Ooh! Yeah. So many star systems would go bankrupt, and the Jedi would try to overthrow the Chancellor over the request of the government. Unlike in Episode 3,
what's left shift?
That's left shift, wrong side. Get into the jet. So yeah, the Jedi would definitely try and overthrow the Chancellor either way. No, stop asking me questions.
Yes. How do you get into
Can I just play?
Okay, sorry.
So, yeah, sorry I keep messing up. My sister doesn't really know as much about this game as I do. So, yeah. Like, seeing as there's not much time left, I'm gonna try and finish up with saying that the Jedi, like, would definitely try to overthrow the Chancellor, or at least, well, not overthrow him, but arrest him. Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
If I
Go
don't
faster.
yeah, that's pretty cool. 2 discoveries in 1 day. So, yeah. Well, like, whether requested by the government or not, the Jedi would probably try to arrest the Chancellor. The Chancellor would execute Order 66, but instead of saying, "I am bringing peace to this new empire," he would probably, like, forge this imperial army with an iron fist. He would probably rule very strictly, and take over many star systems, whether they ask for it or not.
There's a nuke coming.
How do you know?
I can sense it.
There's been an awakening with these nukes. Have you felt it? But yeah, guys, this is what basically would. Okay, here.
Hide it armor spot.
Oh crap. So yeah, guys, that's basically what would happen. Like, this is basically what would happen. Like, the government would definitely fail. They would fail to overthrow the Chancellor.
And
like, he would take control, change it to an empire, and the nukes would go off, leading into the events of Star Wars Rebels, which is why we have different characters than we did before. So yeah, guys, like, yeah,
nuke mode is scary.
This also kind of explains why in Star Wars Rebels there are Imperial troopers everywhere.
I think there's a nuke every 2 minutes.
Elizabeth, are there Imperial troopers everywhere in Star Wars Rebels?
I guess. I don't know. I've never seen it.
Like, well, from what I know, there are, like, Imperial troopers everywhere. So it would definitely explain that. So sorry this video was quite long. Like, I just wanted to take time to explain what I think happened in, like, leave me your thoughts. What did you think happened? What do you think will happen in the aftermath of Star Wars Rebels? Seeing as now it's in a completely different timeline. So yeah, leave me your thoughts in the comment section below, and submit your theories so that I can talk about them. And until then, subscribe for more gaming videos. And I'll see you guys next video. See you later. Say bye, Elizabeth.
Bye.